cold as a razor blade.
For another episode of the Snake Pit, and this week we are doing something fun. We are dipping back into the Snake Pit archives for some early episodes of Ask Jake Anything. Jake loves doing these. I love getting to sit in and listen to them. It's really great getting the questions from you guys. Maybe some questions you didn't even know you had. Other people go ahead and ask them for you here on these episodes, and it's always such a blast to hear Jake's response kind of on the fly because there is no prep for these episodes. Jake is just doing it right then and there on the spot, just like he'd be answering your question if you were sitting in the same room as him. They're always fun. I hope you guys enjoy this compilation episode, and I hope you join us next week right here on The Snake Pit. Diamond J is first. If you were the head booker of AEW, what would be some of the storylines and feuds, and who are the main guys you would depend on for a good product?
Oh my God.
A lot of talent.
That's a hell of a question there.
Yes.
Well, Omega, Brian, but as far as storylines as things go, I don't know this. Lance Archer would be involved.
Oh, for sure.
You know, he would definitely be pushed. Yeah, that's a huge question to answer, and it would be one that takes time. Yeah, storylines. Yeah, I can give you storylines, but let's sit down and look at this.
You know, ever since you put it out there on our podcast before that you would like to, get the pencil or at least book like 15 minutes of the show per week.
Yeah.
The fans have been talking about it online where they're like, yeah, I want to see what Jake comes up with. So, man, it's I think you've certainly got a lot to offer, especially if you get an opportunity to sit down, think about it, maybe have a cigarette or two while you're pondering it.
Smoke a joint.
Smoke a joint, or how about our new sponsor, Fume? You try them?
Yeah, man, I'm doing it, man. I'm telling you, it's helping me. I got it right here.
Yep.
I love this little gimmick.
Dude, it is fantastic. I got it too. They've got some awesome flavors, a big variety. I couldn't be happier with the product, man.
Oh, man, that's sweet.
We'll hammer on to the next one. Crazy Doxy Lady asks, as a manager, what would you do to help Griff Garrison overcome his association with the now defunct Blondes and the comparisons to Jungle Boy?
They need to take a long, hard look at him because he's got the look. He's a great guy to be around.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't see him being hard to deal with. It's just something that's going to take time. You know, you got to focus on these people. You can't put them out there 1 week and say, okay, show us what you got and expect a whole lot of anything.
Right.
It just doesn't work that way. You got to put him in situations where he has to get over. That takes time.
Mm-hmm.
It also takes talent. You got to feed him somebody. I mean, you can't work your way up the ladder without beating a few people.
That's it too. And yeah, I mean, I certainly see the potential in the kid. Tall, great look, very athletic. I think maybe he just needs a good storyline, probably a good storyline away from, breaking through.
Right, exactly. In a singles match, he'd be fun to work with.
I hope to see more out of him here in the near future. Steve Cohen is up next. What was your experience with Big John Studd? I've heard in several interviews that he was not liked by Andre the Giant.
We called him Big John Dud.
Any reason? Is he dull?
Oh yeah. He was thick. You know, I love the guy. Don't get me wrong. I love the guy. I had no problems with him. He made a big mistake whenever he said what he did about Andre being a freak. He did an interview where he said Andre wasn't a giant; he was a freak.
Oh boy!
And Andre took offense to that, and that was it. The shit hit the fan. And every time Andre got around him, he just beat the fucking shit out of him. It was horrible, man. Hell, when we did that damn match in Atlantic City, and he was the referee.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, I was hoping I didn't get hurt because Andre hit him so hard his body exploded. One of his body parts hit me or something. Jake Roberts killed by a kidney.
What a headline.
That come flying off of John Studd. Yeah, it's not good to be on Andre's good side. I mean, Iron Sheik experienced that. Randy Savage experienced that. Randy was scared to death of Andre, and rightly so. Jesus Christ, man. You know, I had an experience with Andre that wasn't good. We we had just done the thing where he was scared of the snake, and our first match was in L.A. And we got in the ring, and he absolutely guzzled me.
Oh boy.
He hammered me. He guzzled me. Didn't give me a fucking thing, man. 15 minutes of me getting my ass kicked. Well, it was so bad that when I got to the back, the agents are standing there going, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, looking at me, and I'm fucking mad as shit, going, fuck this shit. I'm not playing this fucking shit. I'm not doing it. So I said, where the fuck is he? And they said, he's in his dressing room. You're not going in there, are you? You fucking right I am. So I fucking went in there, and I was so angry. I said, Andre, what have I done to you? My God, I'm hoping that we can actually draw some money with this thing that we're doing. And you set it up perfectly, and then we go out and you do that. You just ate me from head to toe, chewed me up, spit me out. The fucking people are feeling sorry for me just for being in the ring with you. I said, we can't do that. I'm not going to do that. If that's the way it's going to be, fuck it. I'm not doing it. And he looked at me and just said, okay, boss, we're good.
Wow.
It was a test. He was testing me to see if I'd fucking stand up for myself.
I mean, that's got to be intimidating.
Brother, you have no idea, man. I'd go to throw a punch, and he'd catch my punch in his fist like a baseball mitt. You know, and fucking hurt too, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you were pretty well established by this point in your career, but just for full context, like Andre is already a legend at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So like coming to him, bursting into his dressing room, kind of being confrontational with him.
Yeah,
man. Real balls, man.
Well, I figured I could outrun him.
You definitely had that advantage.
Yeah. And I'd already made up my mind that if we were going to continue like that, I wasn't fucking doing it. I'll just get out of the fucking ring and walk away. Because we're not giving them a show. We're giving them shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my whole thing. That, hey, those people weren't fucking entertained. They're disgusted.
Yeah. Now, do you think that if John Studd had confronted Andre about his behavior, it would have changed anything?
Sure. I think if you'd have went to him man to man, and said, been straight up, hey, I said something really fucking stupid, Andre, and I'm really sorry. But he didn't.
It makes you wonder about all the people that he had issues with. Like maybe he just wanted people to prove like, hey, look, I'm going to treat you like I'd treat anybody else.
You had to earn his respect. If you earned his respect, you were okay.
Weapon X is up next. Did you ever work with Chris Benoit, and what did you think about his ring work?
Chris Benoit was one of the best there was, without a doubt. That story is so sad for so many different reasons.
Yes.
And it's very ugly. I don't know what happened. Nobody knows what happened. But the Chris Benoit I knew, the one that I had talks with and was around, was a sweet, good, great wrestler, good man. When that shit went down, I was in such a shock.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was trying to think of some way what happened. Who else was there?
Right. And the
God,
speculation, because of that impression of Chris Benoit that everybody had, the
yeah,
speculation was like, well, it had to be murder. There's like no other,
yeah,
like somebody broke into the
absolutely.
house and killed him.
And murder. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought for sure. And then to come out like it did, we don't really know, do we?
Right.
So
Everybody thinks that they've got a pretty good idea how it went down, and it's awful no matter how you slice it.
oh my God.
But geez, it's and I would assume because of your relationship with Kevin Sullivan that you knew
Yeah,
Nancy pretty well too,
yeah,
right?
yeah, man. I knew Nancy very well. It was a horrible thing that went down, man.
Gosh, just such a tragedy. And
Oh,
a lot of people have a hard time watching Chris Benoit's matches to this day because of what happened. I know that me personally, I can kind of separate it and say like, man, he's a hell of a worker and watch those matches
yeah,
and enjoy them. I will
yeah,
say though, when he gives that flying headbutt with what we know about CTE and the
yeah,
condition of his brain, it's like, oh man, that's hard to
yeah.
watch.
That's what did it, bro.
It's
His brain was fucking scrambled.
Yes. Yes. And we see those movies about CT or documentaries about it and just how traumatic it can be. And it's man, that shit is frightening, especially for guys like like you and all the other veterans who, had countless concussions.
Damn right, man. I mean, I went and did the test and stuff, and we figured out that I had at least 3 concussions a year.
Wow.
You know, that's bad. That's real bad considering that I wrestled for 30 years.
Yes.
That's 90 concussions.
My God.
So what's my brain look like?
Well,
And I've often wondered, now that I'm getting to that age where things are starting to get kind of funky and weird, you know, like I push a button, but nothing came on, you
right.
know. I was struggling there for a while talking because I had not talked a lot. And doing this program has helped me get to where I'm talking. And, but yeah, I'm scared to death of what's going to wind up. I mean, I look, in the next 5 or 10 years, what's my brain going to do?
Well, let me say,
If I'm
Jake,
here.
let me
If I'm
say
here.
you are sharp as a tack here, and I'm glad that we're doing this podcast, not just because it's fun, but also because it's, not
It
only do
does
you
help me.
right, it helps you, it establishes or it helps to reinforce your legacy. So there's a lot of good that comes out of doing this podcast,
Oh
certainly.
yeah.
But let me say, I mean, guys were certainly getting worse and worse, even in the years prior to you. And a lot of them lived nice, long lives and stayed sharp as a tack. So I get the feeling, Jake, with how sharp you are, that you're going to be fine.
I hope so, man. I mean, I dread thinking about the possibilities. I mean, whew,
Well, look,
there's some ugly ones out there, man.
there
You
are.
know,
And
really is.
I've been around a lot of the guys, and certainly some of them, I won't name any names, but certainly some of
Yeah.
them show signs of that.
Oh yeah.
And you are not one of them. So
Yeah.
I'm glad for
We'll
that.
see.
Well, you're doing
We
great.
shall see.
You're doing great so far. Alan Scuzzy Bacula said, "What was the first car you got once you were getting paid well and could choose what you wanted?" So, Jake, did you make a big expenditure and get a fancy car?
Oh yeah. I went and bought a Pontiac diesel.
Hell yeah.
What a fucking mistake that was.
Oh no, why?
What a piece of shit. I'd drive it for a week and it'd be in the shop for a week. Oh my
no.
God.
Oh
It
no.
was horrible. I could never get the damn thing fixed. I'm going to tell you what I did, and I'm pretty ashamed that I did it now. But at the time, I was just trying to get rid of the damn car. I thought, man, I got to get rid of this fucking thing because, I mean, it was killing me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was in the shop for a week. You couldn't. I couldn't depend on it for anything. And the last thing you want to do is put 3 guys in the car and take off and, you know. So there had been some break-ins to cars and a lot of damage done to cars in my apartment complex.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought what I would do was I would pour 5 pounds of sugar in the fuel tank
That'll do it.
and let it lock up, and then blame
Vandalism.
vandalism. That way I can get rid of the car. So I did it, and I drove it, and it broke down just the way it's supposed to. The insurance people and the car people took the car. They analyzed it and said, well, there was nothing in the fuel tank. We did that first. I'm like, fuck you. I put 5 pounds of fucking sugar in there, motherfucker. Don't tell me there's nothing in the fuel tank. That's bullshit. Yeah, man, they told me no. We checked the fuel tank and there was absolutely no foreign substance in the fuel.
Oh my God.
I'm like, you lying motherfuckers. Can you believe that shit?
There is no way that they wouldn't have detected it either. So
right.
That is a bunch
I got
of
stuck
shit.
with it, man. I got stuck with it. I had to pay for that fucking thing to be fucking fixed. Oh my God, a new engine. Oh my God. Oh fuck, man. I finally just said, fuck it. You can have the fucking car. I don't give a shit. I'm not paying for the motherfucker no more. And I said right then, I said, you can't fuck with the insurance people, brother. They will fuck you to death.
Damn. So what'd you do? Just try to sell it, scrap it?
Yeah, I just told Pontiac to keep it.
Yeah, fuck it.
I wasn't going to pay for an engine.
Just get it the hell out of your hair.
Like $6,000 to replace the engine.
Nope.
I'm like, I'm not going to fucking do it. The car's fucking brand new.
Oh my God. Some asshole put sugar in there.
Yeah.
Good Lord. All right, guys, it is game on. Week 1 of the NFL starts now, and every touchdown is going to bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Guys, this isn't just football. This is first touchdown fireworks, anytime touchdown rushes, and live bets that ride every momentum shift. At DraftKings, every play is your next shot to win. Now, look, you guys know, if you've been long-term listeners to the show, you know that I am a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. So this Thursday marks a big occasion. I'm super fired up about this one. Now, look, objectively, the Cowboys did just lose Micah Parsons, which is not great. And I'm looking at the odds here. The Eagles are the favorites at -7.5. However, you just never know with those Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott might just turn this thing on, get that game turned in the Cowboys' favor. Also, we've got George Pickens. We've got CeeDee Lamb. Those are some pretty big offensive threats. You just never know what's going to happen. And by the way, these lines and odds are subject to change. So they might end up changing their minds here along the way. Maybe Cowboys will have a good practice. Might be a key injury to the Eagles. You just never know. And that's what makes betting so much fun at this time of year. And we have got the hookup for you. New customers, this is for you. Bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, that's not all. You grab over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season starts now. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code SNAKEPIT. That's code SNAKEPIT to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet on $5 or more. Plus, again, over $200 off the NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. Fees may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer. Robert Vaughn is up next. What was Earthquake like behind the scenes? He played such a convincing heel. Curious to know what he was like as a person. Did you get along with him?
He was absolutely fabulous to get along with. A gentle giant for sure. And boy, ain't we glad, because he could kick some serious ass if he wanted to.
Yes.
You know, I was amazed and shocked when I found out how long he had been in the business.
How long?
He had just gotten in.
Really?
Yeah, he was a rookie. And then I go out and do this angle with him. That's the first angle he'd ever done. And I thought he'd been working for 10, 15 years. To find out that he was a fucking rookie shocked me. Shocked me to no end.
Man, and what a legit badass too. He was like an actual sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
Just a big dude.
Yeah, I remember one night in Edmonton, Alberta.
Mm-hmm.
We had spent about 10 hours trying to get there. 2 or 3 different flights for everybody. Everybody was just fucking beyond fucking burnt, stretched out, whatever. And a few of the guys had started drinking early. And one of them was Haku. And Haku challenges Earthquake to fucking sumo match in the locker room. Holy fuck, man. They were slapping the dog shit. I went to a draw. They were fucking beating the shit out of each other, man. I couldn't fucking believe it.
I mean, in a shoot, like if those two decide this was serious business now at throwing down, who you putting your money on?
Haku.
Gotta be, right?
Yeah, he's beyond badass, man. He hurts you so many different ways.
I heard a story recently about him getting into a dust up in a bar, and it took something like 7 police officers to detain him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was there when he bit the guy's nose off.
I mean, when you see a coworker bite another human being's nose off, I mean, what is the reaction from you?
It took just that long for him to bite the guy's nose off, and he spit it in the floor and said, "I move your face." Because he told the guy twice, "Move your face." Because the guy he got nose to nose with him and was talking shit, you know. You fucking wrestlers suck dick, motherfucker. Y'all don't belong in this fucking bar. It's not your fucking bar. Get the fuck out. Move your face. I told you, cocksuckers, we don't want you in here. The women don't want you in here. The guys don't want you in here. So move your face. Get the fuck. Ah! And he moves his hand and all he sees 2 holes.
Oh, God.
Or his sinus cavity, you know. He's bit his whole fucking nose off.
Jesus. I mean, for your end, you just witnessed something hideous, like out of a horror movie while you're at the bar. Is it like, well, I'm going home? Or you're like, hey.
Yeah, I'm like, I think we're going to get one more beer and leave, if you don't mind. Can I have a beer, please? I asked for a beer. They threw a 6-pack at me, man.
Just whatever. Get all these people out of the damn bar.
Oh, fuck, man.
Dude.
That was bad news.
All right.
One time we were in Montreal. We were walking down the street. And this cop fucking yells at us. And fucking Haku just snatches him and body slams him.
A cop?
Yeah. Body slammed the motherfucker. And we just kept walking.
I mean, like, nobody is safe around this guy.
Like, no. Well, another time, what was the guy's name? Funk.
Jimmy Jack?
Jimmy Jack Funk, yeah. He gets with fucking Haku. They fucking get into it. And Haku fucking jerks his fucking eyeball out.
Oh.
Now his eyeball is hanging down like to here, swinging.
Jesus.
And he's bent over and he's like, "Hey, Jake, so fucking weird. I can see the ground and I can see you standing way over there. This is really fucked up." you know. And I'm like, your fucking eyeballs out, man.
And he was like, Jimmy Jack was just unfazed, like, oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Holy
But at
shit.
least Haku was nice enough to put it back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he fucking grabbed him in a headlock and just fucking shoved that shit back up in there.
What a gentleman.
Oh, I fucking ran to my room and fucking cried.
I mean, I'd be throwing up or something. Like, that is
Oh yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah,
Man.
man.
All right, Haku. Probably even to this day, folks, just don't fuck with him. Just leave him
Don't
alone.
fuck with that motherfucker, man. Hell no.
You'd lose a body part for real.
No shit.
Billy Dallas is up next. How was your relationship with One Man Gang, and what did you think about him becoming Akeem?
I love One Man Gang, man. He's a good friend.
I've heard a lot of the guys say that he's just a salt of the earth guy.
Yeah, he's about as level as you can get. Quite witty. Know his wife very well. Yeah, I've been friends for a long time. Worked with him. We had great matches, no problems at all. But when he turned to Akeem, it blew my mind because he pulled it off.
Yeah, he was weirdly kind of good at it.
Yeah, he was. He made it happen, man. Akeem the Dream and fucking all the fucking body movement and shit.
The African Dream, a clear like shot at Dusty Rhodes, was it not?
Oh
the
yeah,
Dream, the African Dream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it kind of worked. And him with Slick, it was just like, hey, okay, I buy it.
Yeah.
It's got like a fucking boombox. My Pain Runs Deep, that is a wild name, says, other than your own, what was or is your favorite gimmick of all time?
Wow.
It's got to be Akeem, right?
No.
Undertaker?
That's probably pretty close. You know, Undertaker or what's his name in WWE?
Your Generation?
No.
Bray Wyatt?
Yeah.
He's got a fascinating one.
Yeah.
Or at least did.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit they were doing with the creep face and the Firefly Funhouse, it was good.
Yeah. It made you think. He made you think about what the fuck is going on, man. It was interesting. You know, it's very interesting. And, yeah. That would be probably my two favorites, I guess.
They're good ones. Paul Orlando is up next. Was Jake there when Coco Beware got into a fight with Jim Troy, or what did he hear about it?
I wasn't there, man. I just heard they got into it. That's all I ever heard. You know, I know it cost Jim Troy his job, but I don't know. I wasn't there, and I had better things to do.
What were you friendly with Coco Beware or Jim Troy?
Coco a little bit.
I don't know that I've heard great things about Jim Troy over the years. Did you have any kind of relationship with the guy at all?
He was pretty. You just thought his shit didn't stink. You know, he was cocky.
Okay.
You know, and that's not something you want to play on us.
No, not with a bunch of guys that are pulling motherfuckers' eyes out and shit. No. You probably don't want to be too cocky.
No.
Richard J. Conroy up next. What's your opinion of Gary Hart? You spent a lot of time with Gary?
Yeah, he was pretty weird, man.
What made him so weird?
I don't know, brother.
Genetics.
I don't know. He was out there, man. I wasn't around him that much, and I'm grateful that I wasn't. Because I know he did some shady things to people that were around him. So
really?
Yeah. I heard one story where he was taking part of Muda's money.
Oh no,
Yeah, and nobody knew it. You know.
that's pretty shady.
Yeah,
A dude who's still recognized as one of the great managers of all time. So,
yeah,
performance wise, good. Just
yeah,
maybe not as great as a dude.
yeah.
Mikey Valentino asks, "Can you tell the story of almost dying in a car with Jim Duggan?" I don't think I've heard this one, Jake.
Oh, that was easy. That wasn't dangerous.
Oh, okay. What
Yeah,
what happened?
we were driving down the road smoking a joint, and all of a sudden Duggan starts speeding up. I'm like, "Hey, dude, you better lighten the fuck up." He's doing 80, then he's doing 90, 100, 110. I'm like, "Jim, what the fuck are you doing, man? You just got busted about 6 months ago. You trying to get us pulled over again?" He's like, "It's not me, it's your fucking snake." What? Yeah, I looked over there, and sure enough, the snake had gotten out of the bag. It come up underneath the seat. It had wrapped itself around the gas pedal and the
Holy
brake.
shit! Holy shit!
So when Jim tried to put the foot on the brake, the snake tried to bite him in the nuts.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So Jim slowed down to about 70 and crawled out of the seat and left me up there with the fucking snake in the car. So we finally got pulled over and we both jump out. We're mad as fuck, man. Both jump out, grab the bag out of the back seat. Now we're trying to get the fucking snake loose. And he's not wanting to come loose, and we just start jerking on him, man. And he's a mad son of a bitch, man. It took about 10 minutes of us jerking on him to get him cut to let loose and come out. I grabbed the fucking head, man. He's got his mouth open trying to bite me. I shoved the fucking snake in the bag, tie the bag off, throw it in the back seat. We hop in the car and drive on. We get about 10 miles down the road and woo, 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 woo,
Oh
woo,
no!
woo, cops. Like, fuck, man. What the fuck? So the cop comes up and we get out of the car because we've been smoking and we don't want him to smell the car.
Mm-hmm.
And he told us, just hold on, boys. Hold on right there. Y'all just get out of the road. Says, I pulled you over because I got to know something. What's that? Do you have a 30-foot anaconda in your car? What? Do you have a 30-foot anaconda in your car? It's an easy question. You got an answer. I said, yes, sir. I got an answer. I said, it's not an anaconda. It's a python. But he's not 30 feet. He's only about 15. And he said, okay, that's all I was wanting to know because we got a phone call from a restaurant about 10 miles back, and they said that two great big hairy guys was fighting a 30-foot anaconda on the side of the road. And evidently we were right in front of a fucking restaurant and didn't even know it. Can you imagine being in that restaurant eating and look up and then see two fucking guys fighting with this fucking huge ass snake?
Two like huge guys. You guys are both
Yeah.
really big, and you're out there
Yeah.
fighting. That would be just a wild scene.
Yeah, it was, man.
Wow. All right. Well, I didn't know that story, and you delivered on
Yeah.
it. We'll get to a few more, and I'll let you go, Jake. Tim Eggers asks, "Did you ever see the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke? And what
Yes,
did
I
you
did.
think?"
I thought he did a phenomenal job, man. I mean, that story was my story.
Yes.
It was about me. They just didn't want to pay me. Motherfuckers.
Now, did
I
Mickey
thought he
ever
did a great
reach
job.
out to you?
Yes, he did. Yeah, he thanked me.
Wow.
Yeah, I see him in LA, man, and he thanked me and was just really gracious about it.
I've heard that he isn't always super easy to get along with, but it sounds
Yeah,
like
I
you got a
heard
good
that too.
relationship. Apparently, he and Jim Duggan had kind of a run-in.
Oh, did they?
I think if I remember the story right, Jim was like passing him in the hallway during like WrestleMania or something. I think they bumped shoulders or something, and Jim said something like, "Hey, come on, man! Like, you're like, watch where you're going." And Mickey wanted to like sort of come at him, and Jim Duggan could still fuck
Oh,
up anybody,
oh,
let alone some actor. But I guess like I think that the security guys kind of got in between him or something. But Mickey
oh
got
my
lucky.
God. Mickey got his ass knocked out.
Yes, he would have. Just ask that person that invaded Jim Duggan's house. He can still go.
Fucking right, he can, man.
James Fenton asks, Buddy Landell said in a shoot that he thought you were really gifted as a wrestler. Wondering if you have any stories about Buddy or working with him.
No, I don't have much on Buddy. I was around him a little bit in Louisiana, and but that's about it. I never wrestled him. Never wrestled him. He worked hard in the ring.
I've heard people say over the years that he's one of those guys, like he could stay out all night and party, come in 10 minutes before his match, walk into the ring and just put on a great performance and leave.
Yeah, yeah.
Just one of those dudes.
I believe it.
Just made for the business. All right, Jake, one more and I'll let you go.
All right.
Was Cheryl, this is Christopher Crawford, was Cheryl afraid of snakes? What was that like?
Yes, she was afraid of it. She used to get so mad at me because I'd come home and I had the snake with me and I'd just put it in the laundry room. You know, I wouldn't tell her. Then she'd be in there doing laundry and hear it.
Oh, God.
You know, and she just shit herself, man. Oh, she'd get fucking mad at me, man. Jake, I told you don't do that to me. Honey, I'm home. You know what I got.
My God. So when you would come home with the snake, see, I always just assume like, I don't know, he probably put it in one of his bathtubs or something. You're just sticking it in the laundry room.
Put it in the laundry room, still in the bag, man.
Amazing. There's a great picture of you out there with Cheryl. You're doing a promo and you've got your arms around her with the snake as well. And
yeah, she hated that.
So that's just you messing with her whenever you're out there?
Fucking right. Of course I was.
Just sadistic.
Oh my God. You know, it's funny, man. The reason they call marijuana dope is because you think of some pretty stupid shit to do when you're high.
Mm-hmm.
I came home one time and I had the snake out in the front yard, and then I went in the house and my German Shepherd was wanting to play. So I said, well, fuck, this will be great. I'll introduce him. So I took the dog out there and the fucking dog went nuts, man. And the dog just took off. And I'm like, fuck, you know, I'm yelling at the dog, come back, you son of a bitch. And I turn around and the fucking snake is gone now.
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh, fuck, where'd he go? You know, I'm in this fucking expensive fucking neighborhood, man. I can't wait. This fucking snake is loose. I'll be going door to door asking about a snake. Oh, my fucking God. I can't believe this shit.
Oh, Lord.
But I was lucky enough to find the snake. And I found the snake and put the snake away. And then I had to get in the car and go look for the dog.
So the dog didn't just run away. It like left the
He hauled
property.
ass, man. He didn't want none of that shit.
Where'd you find the snake?
He had gotten over to a hedge.
All right.
He got up underneath it.
Boy, I'll tell you, it would be probably freaking out your fucking neighbors.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there were a few people that see me out there struggling with it because I was trying to get it out of that hedge, you know. He had wrapped himself around shit. And I'm jerking on it, you know. I'm trying to fucking get his head loose so I can jerk on it some more.
My God.
You know, it's not something you want to see when you look out your window. There's your neighbors fighting a 20-foot fucking python in your front yard, you know.
Between that and that scene at the restaurant, man, you put
on
yeah. All right, guys, we're doing another break so we can talk about one of my favorite sponsors that we have ever had here on the Snake Pit. Of course, you guys know already, I'm talking about Mando. You know, fall is here. It's crisp air. It's football season. Everything is starting to kind of cool off a little bit out there. However, we know that that doesn't mean that you're going to be sweat free. You're still out there working your butt off, whether it's taking care of yard work, whether it's taking care of the house, whether it's out there running around with your kids. Yeah, dude, you're going to be sweaty. Don't let body odor sideline you. Mando deodorant plus sweat control is for real working guys. It's formulated to stop odor before it starts, and it doesn't mask odor with overwhelming fragrance. So you can tackle anything from the job site to tailgating with confidence. Don't mask it, Mando it. So look, you guys know I've been singing the praises of Mando for a very long time. My wife loves them. I love them. My wife is a huge fan. Every time I put on the new Mando deodorant that I've got, which is in that bourbon leather scent, sit down next to her on the couch, and all of a sudden she's snuggling up a little bit closer. I smell better for longer, and it's all due to Mando. I'm telling you, these guys are a product that I truly believe in and intend to use for many, many years moving forward. And we've all heard, like the companies, everybody says that they've got the best whatever. And it's no exception in the world of deodorant or male grooming. Well, let me tell you, Mando is the real deal. There is no fluff here. There's no BS. There's no silly marketing stuff going on. Mando's very straightforward. What they tell you is what it is, and the benefits are unbelievable. They offer clinical strength sweat control. Just one swipe, and that's it. You're good to go. This isn't your typical deodorant. It's clinical strength, 2 times better at controlling sweat than the standard. It controls both sweat and odor for up to 72 hours, and after just 12 hours, underarm sweat was reduced by 92%. This stuff seriously works. This isn't just normal deodorant. This is deodorant re-engineered to stop odor before it starts. It doesn't just mask odor, it prevents it. 100% of study participants experience all-day odor protection. Think about that. 100% of people agree that they got all-day odor protection by using Mando. Not to mention, they use premium ingredients. Unlike other deodorants, which are loaded up with chemicals, Mando uses only the best, like gentle mandelic acid, to keep you fresh and dry. And it doesn't just tackle odor, it tackles sweat. Mando's new deodorant plus sweat control stick gives you double the protection you need. No more worrying about sweat stains or those embarrassing pit rings, just all-day freshness and dryness. If you're ready to jump in and give this thing a try, Mando Starter Pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like the mini body wash or deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer to our listeners, new customers get 20% off site-wide with our exclusive code. Use code SNAKE at shopmando.com for 20% off site-wide plus free shipping. Again, it's shopmando.com, shopmando.com. Please support our show. Make sure you let them know that we sent you there, and you're going to get 20% off site-wide at shopmando.com plus free shipping. Mando's got you covered with deodorant plus sweat control. Say goodbye to sweat stains and hello to long-lasting freshness. Uncle J89 asks, what's the one match and storyline you would go back and change, and what would you change about it? Anything stick out?
Yeah, the Savage and me.
Okay.
That whole storyline was so good, and it was cut so short. They hadn't even touched the tip of that.
Right.
And all of a sudden they snapped it off, and that was it. Which made me sick because, hell, we didn't even go all the way around,
Yeah.
And for it to be cut that short, it was just disgusting. But what am I? I don't know. Yeah, that's the one that sticks out.
That was one of those ones too that, your final WrestleMania, of that run was coming up here, the WrestleMania 92. And it just would have made sense for you and him to make it all the way there with that rivalry.
Absolutely. That's what I expected, and for it to be cut short. And once again, got the shaft on that one.
Now, you and I discussed it on the first ever episode of the Snake Pit, where we talked about this Tuesday in Texas. And if I remember right, did you say that it was cut short due to the slap to Elizabeth? Was that a big part of it?
That was part of it because her family they revolted, man. They went psycho on Randy. Randy was no longer allowed at the house. He had promised the family that Liz would never get hurt. because unfortunately Randy and Liz had never smartened them up to the business.
Oh gosh.
So when I slapped her, that was the end of the ship, brother.
So Liz's family saw you slap their daughter and thought it was a shoot that you just slapped her right there.
Let it happen.
Wow. Guys, go back and listen to or watch that first episode of the Snake Pit, because we also watch Jake's promo after slapping Elizabeth, and like just the salacious nature of that promo and the way that Jake delivers it. My goodness, it is something.
Yeah, it was nasty.
It was. Richard J. Conroy is up next. Would you have stayed longer in Mid-South if they had offered you the booking job in 1986?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing like booking. When you're the guy that everybody looks to for content, for ideas, for storylines, on how to develop new talent. It's a great thing, man. Well, I get high just thinking about it. And you see the smile on my face, man. I love to think about that shit. Had they given me the book, I would have stayed till the wheels fell off.
Now, do you think that you would have stopped wrestling and focused on booking if you had become the head booker there?
No, I just stayed wrestling.
It's interesting too, because you had done some booking when you were in Georgia,
Right.
as you mentioned, and you were an active wrestler at the time. We see though where some guys can't handle that responsibility of
Right.
booking while being a wrestler. Dusty Rhodes was great, and all the stuff he
Yeah.
did was great. But I know that like the Four Horsemen were getting really frustrated because Dusty kept booking himself to go over at these big events.
Imagine that.
Right. So it's interesting that you were able to like kind of find a balance with it, where I think a lot of guys struggled.
Yeah, it didn't ever matter to me who went over. You don't have enough talent to persevere losing a match, then you're in the wrong damn business.
Perfectly said.
If you go out and do your job right, the fans don't even remember.
That's exactly it, man. And like a lot of your matches, whether you went over or not, like the idea was that you wanted them to leave and be thinking about or talking about you, right?
That's it.
And it worked. Uh, Jake, it's interesting that we mentioned booking there, because this next one caught my interest, because ever since you mentioned your desire to book today, even just 15 minutes per episode, I've been seeing questions about it. And here's one from Gregory Kirby. Hi, Jake. If you could completely redo Luchasaurus's gimmick, what would you do with him? He's huge and can really move, so I feel like he could be used better.
Yeah, I think he could be used better too, man. I don't know what I would do, but I mean, I like the gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. It's fun for the kids. Definitely is a baby face, though.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
See, when I read that, my first thought was, oh, Jake would make him a heel because he's huge.
No, no. I'd keep him as a baby face. With that gimmick, I would.
He's a merchandise seller. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Certainly something for the kids. Alan Scuzzy Batula? I don't know. Was Cheryl smart to the business when you met her? And was she a wrestling fan? Did she know who you were when you met?
No, she knew who I was when we met, but she didn't give a damn. She didn't care for me. So she was quick to let me know that.
Not a wrestling fan?
Yeah, yeah. She wasn't much of a wrestling fan, but she knew who I was, and she thought I was disgusting.
Disgusting. Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, did you would have met her? Was it while you were in Georgia?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
In fact, I was doing the angle with Ronnie Garvin, and the reason I smartened Cheryl up is Ronnie Garvin and I had done a strap match in the Omni.
Mm-hmm.
And there had been some strap matches before that the guys didn't really lay them in. But Ronnie Garvin and I laid them in. I mean, I was cut all to hell, so was he. she wasn't smart. So we go out the back of the building, and I'm letting her help me to the car. You know, I'm being a real dick. You know, oh baby, I don't know if I'm going to make it to the car. Oh, get the bag too. Oh,
Might need a massage tonight.
I'm selling this shit, brother. So we go to the car, and she opens the door, and she lets me in, and I get in, and she goes around, and she's standing outside the car, but all I can see is her belly button. You know, she's staying close to the car, and I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? And I'm like, Cheryl. She won't answer me. So finally I get up and I stand up. And when I stand up, I'm looking right down the nose of a pistol.
Whoa.
She's about to shoot Ronnie Garvin.
In the parking lot.
Yeah. Holy fuck. Don't do it. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
So I had to do the quick reverse and smarten her ass up pretty quick.
Yeah. Did Ronnie see the gun?
Oh, yeah.
Was he shitting himself?
He was laughing his ass off.
So I have to ask, you're out there selling it like, oh, I don't even know if I can carry this bag. And right after you have to be like, wait a minute. It was.
Yeah. So I had a tough night, man. She was really pissed off.
I can imagine. I'm picturing my own wife's reaction and oof, boy.
Oh, brother. I paid a heavy price that night.
You were probably hurting even worse after you know, with the strap match.
I wasn't getting any soothing things either.
So Bluefin Chris asks, Jake, did you ever see the Shockmaster incident in WCW? If you haven't, I have the video.
Well, show me the video because I think I have seen it, but I need to be refreshed.
All right, this will be a fun refresher.
Gonna let Sting tell the people who the secret partner is gonna be. All I have to say is our partner is going to shock the world because he is none other than the Shock Master! All right. The Shock Master!
I told you. Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh, it gets better.
I don't care who you are, boy. I don't give a damn who you are. You're gonna have us. You're gonna have Van Vader, and we're gonna be breathing through your neck.
So you're the man that rules the world. They call me the Shockmaster. You've ruled the world long enough, Sid Vicious. Get ready. Come on, you want a piece of me? You want a piece of me?
That was the Shockmaster. Jake, immediate thoughts?
Wow.
One of the part that really stands out to me is that you can hear Flair afterwards going, "Oh God, oh no."
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
Yep. And Sid's got to sell it like he's intimidated. And here's a little factoid for you, Jake. Do you know who the voice of the Shockmaster was?
Dusty?
That was Ole Anderson backstage on a mic.
Was it Ole?
Yep.
Well, that was the best part of it.
And do you know who the Shockmaster was, by the way? Did you recognize him in that brief moment?
No.
That was Typhoon, Fred Ottman.
Yeah, I thought. That's what I thought.
So like completely derailed what he was doing in WCW, and you know, I guess they were gonna build him up, and he was about to tag with Sting, top guy, and it completely derailed everything for him. But his silver lining, Fred Ottman now has one of those masks on his table at autograph signings, so I think he's made a nice living off of it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Something good's got to come out of that. Holy shit.
Man, that was fucking horrible.
Yes. And Jake, let me follow that up with a little question. Has there ever been a moment in wrestling that you were there for, that you witnessed, that was just an embarrassment like that was?
What do you think? Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
This was going way back.
Okay.
1976. The guy would later come to the WWF as Prince Offie or Offie something or another.
Okay.
He was Samoan, and he did a fire dance with his baton,
Mm-hmm.
about a foot long.
Yeah.
He could spin it, with either hand. He could lay on his back and do it with his feet. And both ends are on fire, right?
Right.
So what happens is he's been practicing this shit in my hotel room. And we decide we're going to get stoned.
Oh boy.
So I had some really good shit. I got so fucked up he could barely stand up. So we go to the building and it's time for his fire dance. And he goes out there and does it. And as he's spinning it, a piece of the burlap falls off and falls on top of his head.
Oh no.
And you see the flame start to grow. And now he's flipping it with one hand and he's hitting his head. It was funnier than fuck, man. Oh yeah, he burned a big cone in his head, man. Big afro,
Yeah.
Oh, it was funny.
Oh, amazing. I wish there was a video of that one out there, like the Shockmaster.
Oh yeah.
Man. So that was you said early WWF days?
Oh, this happened in with Stu Hart.
Oh, that's right. You said 76.
Yeah.
Dude,
Man,
amazing.
it was.
Barry Flynn is next. On an early episode, you and Marcus talked about Tully Blanchard testifying on your behalf in court. Was wondering about your history with Tully.
Not much.
Really?
Not much at all. No. I may have met him once or twice before the WWF.
Interesting, because when I saw and when I read this, I was like, oh yeah, that was in the notes for one of our episodes where I think it was like him and Dusty both testified on your behalf. I guess he was just more of a character witness, probably for like professional wrestling.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. And it's also interesting you guys weren't crossing paths much. You guys are both Texas boys.
Yeah, you'd have thought we would have, but Tully was about a year or so in front of me as far as getting where you want to be,
Ah, okay.
I was still trying to get to the spot, and he was already at the spot.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, man, we bring it up on here sometimes, like, oh God, who's a guy that Jake could have done a great program with that he never got to work with. The one that always stuck out for me was Jeff Jarrett. I think that the two of you would have had a hell of a program. But Tully Blanchard got to be a close second.
Yeah, Tully would have been great.
Philip DeSanto asks, Jake, I recently saw a video of you wrestling Jim Neidhart as who? Why the hell did they put Jim Neidhart in that gimmick?
Who the fuck knows? That was so fucking ridiculous, man. Ooh.
Like a dude with like that experience and that kind of name value and notoriety, and they're like, I have an idea. Let's put him in this mask.
Call him the Who. I wanted him to call him the Mole Man.
That was my next question. I heard about this. Can you talk to us about this gimmick?
Yeah, the Mole Man was going to be a situation where he wouldn't come to the ring till they turned all the lights off. And then when he come to the ring, he'd jump the guy and beat the fuck out of the guy when the lights come on. The match is already over.
I think that could work.
Oh, fuck yeah, it could work.
Plus, he had that, he was a stocky little sort of dude. It kind of works. He looks like a mole.
He had the voice too. It's much too bright to come out. I'm not coming out. It hurts my eyes.
Wait a minute. So I'm starting to get the fuller picture now. Like his music would start playing, and then he'd come over the house like, can't do it, guys.
Turn them off. It burns my eyes.
You know, of all the missed opportunities in pro wrestling, I think you just sold me on that one. That could have been something.
The mole would have been awesome, brother.
Damn it. All right. Well, look, somebody.
Like the babyface would make a big comeback by having a flashlight in his pocket. Hits right in the eyes with the flashlight. He goes down. You cover him. 1, 2, 3. The mole man has been beaten.
Who did you pitch this in like '96? That's when he was who?
Yeah, no, I didn't pitch it. I just told Neidhart about it. He loved it.
Man, it's could have been something special. Well, I'll tell you what, it's the gimmick is out there, AEW or WWE. Go ahead and scoop it up. Just give Jake credit.
Yeah.
George St. Louis asks, Snake, what music are you listening to these days? Are you reading anything good?
As far as reading, no, I'm not. I need to get glasses.
Okay.
Punish myself for a long time by not getting them. As far as my music, man, my music stays the same, brother. I'm old rock and roll.
You like Pink Floyd, right?
Yeah, Pink Floyd, Ozzy Osbourne, The Who, the Eagles. I'm going to see the Eagles coming up pretty soon.
Where are you seeing them at?
In Atlanta. And then I'm going to Vegas to see Rod Stewart.
Hell yeah.
So that'll be rocking out.
Jake, what is like an iconic concert that you went to? Because I know you were probably a concert goer in like the 70s. Yeah. You ever see like the Doors or anybody?
Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Prime Pink Floyd.
Floyd 3 times. And each time just blew me away. And I tell you, another concert I went to that was awesome was, oh boy, brain fart. Leonard Skinner.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Leonard Skinner was awesome, brother.
The original band?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen Skinner. And then you go even further back. I remember one of my first concerts I went to was the opening band was ZZ Top.
Okay.
And then unfortunately, Rod Stewart was the closer. And that combination probably worked in a lot of places, but not in South Texas. They booed the shit out of Stewart, man.
Wow, why? Just because he was kind of like a...
Because he was a prissy boy.
Okay. Man, those are some killer bands to have gone and seen.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Eagles before, or will this be your first time?
Be my first time.
So, let me say, I got to see them live here in Pittsburgh, and it was a hell of a show.
I bet.
They have Vince Gill now in their band, singing a lot of their stuff, and dude, he is unbelievable.
Cool.
Yeah, you're gonna dig it. Jesse asks, who is the greatest female wrestler of all time and why?
I don't know, man. There's too many ways to go with that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you go old school, I'd say Lalani Kai.
Wow.
You know, old school.
Yes.
And main reason is because she could beat most of the men too.
I've heard she's nothing to mess with.
No, she's not, brother. She beats the shit out of people, man. And enjoy did it.
Now, Medusa is a name that I know gets brought up a lot, and she actually filled in for you here recently. She's a tough cookie too.
Oh yeah, she's old girl. Whoops some ass.
She told a great story about you on the podcast, scaring the shit out of her with a snake in like Singapore or something.
Yeah, she kind of lost her shit.
Jake, while we're on the topic of female wrestlers, Chyna, what were your thoughts on her as a performer?
You know, I didn't get to see enough stuff. I really didn't. And, I regret it. But I didn't. I didn't get an opportunity to really see a lot of her stuff.
Irreplaceable look, for sure. Certainly left an indelible mark.
Oh yeah.
All right, Pete Deegan is up next. What modern day wrestlers does Jake think would fit what would have fit well in his era?
Hmm. Another Jake. Jake at AEW.
Jake Hager.
I think he would have fit real well.
Hmm.
I think that my guy would have fit real well.
Hell yes.
Real well. He might even have been the champ. Had he come along at the right time.
Like almost certainly, this was back in the days where Hogan was getting treated like Rocky Balboa. They just kept, the monsters were getting bigger and bigger. Just imagine him and Lance Archer.
Yeah. It would have been awesome, man.
Nick Newmeyer asks, does Jake have any stories about Demolition?
Nope.
Our pals Barry Darsow and Bill Eadie, those guys kept to themselves pretty much. No stories.
Yeah, class act, brother. Class act. They
Good dudes.
Took care of themselves and Mr. Fuji. And they were just a class act.
Good dudes. Dan Aver has a similar question, except it's about Bob Backlund. Any good Bob Backlund stories?
He's a fucking maniac. Are you kidding? That guy is legit psycho.
What gave you that impression?
He's just, that guy is so strong. It's incredible. He's a freak of nature.
Mm-hmm.
And just he'll fucking lose it, man, and start screaming and shit. It scares the fuck out of me.
Just like randomly start screaming in the locker room?
Yeah. He does it at signings. He'll grab somebody in a fucking hole and just scream like crazy.
I've heard that he, like, at signings, if a kid comes up to him out in public and says, like, hey, can I have your autograph? He tries to make him, like, recite all the presidents or something.
Oh yeah. He makes them, show them how smart they are. Makes them burn.
It's funny, man. Ted and I were talking about him on our podcast not too long ago, and Ted was like, he had this kind of like an Opie Taylor type look to him. Like he just looked like this, like an unimposing kid from next door. He was like, but he would fucking stretch you.
Oh, he'll fucking hurt you in a second, man. I remember back in the late 70s, he came to Mid-South, and they brought a kid from LSU. It was like 6'8", 350 fucking pounds to challenge a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody wanted to get in there. And, because if you get in that ring and you lose, your fucking shit's over.
Yeah.
And Backlund raises his hands and says, I'll take you. And everybody's like, oh, fuck no, man. But he went out there. And all he did was grab the guy in a fucking headlock. He grabbed that guy in that headlock and squeezed so fucking hard the guy passed out.
Holy shit.
Yeah. That was fucking incredible, man. And it didn't take long either.
Man, the freak athlete.
Yeah. He still is.
He looks like he's still in good shape.
Oh, he's in unbelievable shape.
And I think I saw him with those like Persian clubs or whatever, like Sheik used to use.
Yeah. He does it all, man.
Dude, there's another guy, one of one, but a maniac.
Yeah. Legit.
Weapon X 1972 asks, what sports outside of football and wrestling are your favorites?
Synchronized swimming's up there.
Is it really?
No.
You said it's so deadpan. I was like, what?
Roller derby. No. I like the big three, basketball, football, baseball.
Hard to beat. Jake, who's the biggest name athlete you have ever met?
Ali.
Wow, that's easy for sure, Ali.
Yeah.
Great question here from Robert Sizlewski. If all of the circumstances had been ideal and you had the chance to get a retirement match at WrestleMania like Ric Flair or Shawn Michaels did, who would you want the match to be against and why?
Oh my God.
That's a hell of a question.
Vince McMahon, so I could fucking kick his ass. I'd love to DDT that motherfucker in a chair.
Oh God. Well, that would be a hell of a way to end the career.
Drop him on the concrete like I did Steamboat.
How do you think your payoff would be after dropping McMahon?
Probably about as bad as they always were.
Andrew Hesser asks, Jake, what's the biggest bump you ever took in your career?
It was a line of coke about this long. And it was really thick.
That is a big bump.
Oh my God, I remember it gagged me and I puked and I swallowed my puke. It's about the biggest bump I ever took.
Did you ever like take a top rope bump or
Yeah, I fell off the top rope one time.
and that was enough for you?
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Jake, what kind of a payoff would you need if they wanted you to go out there and do a thumbtack bump?
Oh, it would take some cash, brother.
That just seems fucking miserable to me.
Yeah. It would take 50 grand at least.
Last one for the week, and then I'll let you go, Jake. Freshman asks, given what happened backstage at All In, I was wondering if Jake ever got into a physical altercation with anyone backstage during his time in wrestling.
No.
Never.
No. There were some close calls, but it never happened.
So, like, do you have any recollection on like any arguments that were coming close to possibly getting to blows?
With me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one with Davey Boy Smith,
Okay.
but it never happened.
Now, was that a result of him trying to blow you up in like 96 or whatever?
He was fucking with the snake.
Okay. Jake, I heard a rumor about them fucking with the snake by throwing lit cigarettes into the
Yeah.
snake bag, right?
Right.
But then you got a rebuttal of your own, if I understand the story right.
Yeah, I fed their dog like 6 hot dogs with chili.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was the outcome of that one?
It went all over the room.
And that
dog shit all over their clothes. Dog shit everywhere.
was the moment when it almost came to blows with him?
It was after that, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I know that you and he had a tumultuous relationship at times. Great performer, another guy gone too soon, but yeah, I've heard that he could be a little stiff with that sort of thing.
You know, I had nothing against Davey. I don't know why it ever come to why it did, you know, but I wanted to actually work with him.
Yeah.
But it just didn't happen, man.
Well, it's a shame because God, think of the houses the two of you could have drawn along the way.
We could have. We
Would've been
should have.
Would have been something special. Okay, guys, we got to take a quick break from the show to talk about one of our partners that always comes through in the clutch. I absolutely love these guys. It's Green Chef. And why do they come through in the clutch? Because they're saving me time. They're saving me effort. They're saving me trips to the grocery store. They're making my life simple, and they're making life delicious with their incredible meals that they send. And, summer's here, and it's something about summer, right? It just makes you feel your very best. The warm weather, the sunshine, the good food. And look, there's no better time than summer to create healthy meal habits that last and that you can still enjoy just like you enjoy all of your summer meals. You guys have got to try Green Chef. They're the #1 meal kit for clean eating. Green Chef is going to make it really easy to spend less time in the kitchen and more time enjoying your summer. On top of all of the delicious recipes they have, now they've also got heat and eat meals, so you can enjoy delicious, wholesome meals in just 3 minutes. Their food includes fresh, organic, seasonal produce and 100% responsibly sourced proteins, and they're going to help you feel your best and support your wellness journey. Green Chef's real, clean ingredients help you build lasting, healthy habits without the hassle of going out to find all this stuff. You can enjoy salads ready in just 5 minutes. How about a protein-filled breakfast or nutrient-rich smoothies to fuel your day? Green Chef is ready to nurture your nutritional needs. They've got 80-plus dietitian-approved weekly meal options, and Green Chef makes it easy to find meals that fit you and your lifestyle. Pick from Mediterranean, gluten-free, plant-based, and protein-heavy, even gut and brain health, and calorie-smart choices as well. The recipes change every single week, and with week-to-week flexibility, you can adjust your plan to match your mood and your schedule. You know, I absolutely love cooking. It's something that I really have a lot of fun doing, especially when I get to do it with my wife. She and I can kind of partner up, and it's always fun to do that. And Green Chef provides us with that option in a really fun way. You know, they've got all this stuff and it's already pre-measured, so they're saving us the hassle and the annoyance of having to go to the grocery store and find all this stuff and then grab the measuring cups and measure things out perfectly so that we don't like add too much or too little of anything. They take care of all the guesswork. These boxes show up, the meals are completely put together there for you. All you've got to do, combine the ingredients, follow the simple instructions, and you've got delicious meals. I'm telling you, my wife and I have started doing Green Chef once they became a sponsor for us, and we're never looking back. This is one of those products where, regardless of if they're sponsoring the podcast or not, I am always going to be using Green Chef because they make my life simple and they provide us with delicious, healthy meals. It's time, guys. You've got to make this summer your healthiest yet with Green Chef. All you've got to do is go to greenchef.com/50snakepit and use our code 50snakepit. You're going to get 50% off of your first month, then 20% off for 2 months with free shipping. That's code 50snakepit at greenchef.com/50snakepit. There's never been a better time to try this out. You've got to find out for yourself why I love Green Chef so much. You're going to save 50%, then 20% off for 2 months after that and free shipping. You cannot beat that deal. I'm going to say it one more time. It's greenchef.com/50snakepit. Use our code 50snakepit and start eating healthier with Green Chef. Husker Green is up first, and they ask, who is the best in-ring worker Jake ever got to work with? Anybody stick out?
Oh, man. Ronnie Garvin.
Wow. All right. That was a quick answer.
Yeah, Ronnie Garvin.
What is it about Ronnie that you think makes him so special?
He gets it. He truly gets it. He understands the ins and outs of the duck's ass, man. He's got it all. And he's so believable. And being in the ring with him, and we never had to talk about anything. We just went out there and did shit.
Wow.
And we had a blast doing it. And we beat the crap out of each other. I often tell the story about beating up Ronnie and watching him sell. And I can always tell when he's getting ready to make his comeback because his nipples would get hard. That was the truth.
And you'd start preparing yourself for the beat.
Yeah, man. I'd look down at him and the nipples weren't hard. I'd kick him some more. So I'd kick him 3 or 4 more times, punch him, turn around and look. Nope, not yet. Bang, bang, bang. And then all of a sudden I turn around and I see him getting hard and he gets the chill bumps because he gets chill bumps too. And I just knew right there, brother, all hell is fixing to break loose. And he would get up and stomp the shit out of me.
I mean, I guess his nipples getting hard are better than him getting hard elsewhere.
Yeah. Well, that's what kind of bothered me.
Oh, you wanted it. Like, come on, man. It's about to be good.
Yeah, it kind of hurt my feelings.
Martin Coates is up next with a pretty good question here. Unrelated to wrestling. Pick one, but the other 2 are gone forever. The Godfather, Scarface, or The Goodfellas? Scarface.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a movie, dude. Hard to beat. You've got the violence, you've got the storytelling. It's that's a great one.
Yeah.
Now, I'll throw another one your way, Jake. Are you more of an Al Pacino guy or a Robert De Niro guy?
I like Pacino. Yeah.
I think so too. I like Robert De Niro, but man, Pacino has
Yeah.
intensity.
Yeah,
next-
he's got something special, man.
Next up, we've got Noah Freehold, who asks, "We know you invented the DDT, but did you ever create any other moves?"
Short arm clothesline.
Okay, nobody ever did that before you.
No.
Wow. All right. And do you remember the circumstances, how you came up with that?
Just fucking around.
Just
You
in there
know?
and goofing around, and you come up with an awesome
Goofing
move like
around. Come up with a short arm clothesline. You know, the way I do it, you got to count the whole move, you know.
okay.
Spinning under with the arm, taking the hand, pushing the guy backwards, then pulling him into it. It's all one piece.
Now, I know that you hit your first DDT on Len Denton. Do you remember who you hit your first short arm clothesline
No,
on?
I don't. I sure don't, man.
It's awesome, and what a great setup for the DDT.
Yeah.
James Benning is up next. Aside from Warrior, was there anyone in wrestling that you absolutely could not stand?
Vader.
Vader.
Yeah. Yeah, he broke my sternum twice.
Yep. That's a pretty good reason to not like somebody.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with that.
Did you and he ever have any words backstage, or just kind of, all right, fuck this guy after that moment?
I told you, that's fucking is. You don't get no more chances. Ever.
Yeah, I would say breaking your sternum once is probably enough.
Yeah.
Ed Fossler is next. Do you have any Dino Bravo stories? And did you know that he was involved in the criminal underworld at all?
Well, I didn't know about all that. I'd heard rumors,
Yeah.
but when we were wrestling up there, but obviously he was in deep, real deep.
How did you react when you found out that he had been like assassinated?
It's a strong ass message, man.
You made a mistake somewhere along the line if motherfuckers are trying to assassinate you.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
God.
He fucked up big time.
Did you have any kind of relationship with Dino? Any good
No, I
stories?
sure didn't. Not around him much at all, man.
It's funny because, I actually got a similar question, somebody asking about Dino Bravo on the Hacksaw Hour with Jim, and Jim kind of said the same thing. He was like, I didn't dislike him. I just didn't really know the guy.
Yeah.
Was he like one of those guys, just show up, do his job, leave, not much socialization?
He's French.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah.
he was hanging around the other guys, like
Yeah.
the other French Canadians.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Dino's story was on Dark Side, and here's another related question with Dark Side of the Ring. Aaron Gerber asks, Bruce Pritchard recently had strong words for the Dark Side of the Ring people and said that they were ignoring the truth for the sake of ratings. Have you had good experiences with them?
I've had great experiences with him, man. I have no issues at all with him. Sorry Bruce feels that way. Kind of makes me wonder what he's thinking about.
Yeah, I can't remember the specific instance that Bruce is talking about, but I do remember reading that Bruce said, like, yeah, I'll give them the truth and they'll ignore it. Like, they just won't put it in there if it doesn't flow with the story that they're trying to tell. So I don't know. I can't speak for it, but yeah, your experiences have been good though. They haven't cut out too much of your stuff.
Not too much.
Okay. Tim Olson is next. What part of your career do you think you were in your physical prime and delivering your best matches?
Oh my gosh. Probably 91.
Okay. So that is post neck surgery. You think you were putting in your best work right then and there?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. I thought for sure you were going to say like 85, 84, somewhere in that.
Well, but I wasn't in my best physical shape back then.
Gotcha. Okay.
91, I got buff.
Yes. Yeah. You were looking.
I got jacked up.
When you came back from neck surgery, I remember thinking, all right, he's looking pretty big there.
Yeah. Good times.
Carrie Buell asks, hey guys, I love the Mid-South episodes. Wondering how Jake felt about the Barbarian coming to the WWF as the Berserker.
Oh, it was great to see him. Are you kidding? And then when I find out he's with Mr. Fuji, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my fucking God.
That's a hell of a combo.
Yeah, man. I just tried to keep away. You know, I love John to death, man, but
Now, are you trying to keep away because Fuji's such a notorious ribber, or because of
Both.
other stuff?
Both. I don't want to see the ribbon that Fuji's going to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to see the finished product that Fuji turns loose on the world. It'd be like giving Godzilla to Fuji.
Oh my God, yeah, with that man, an absolute nut.
Yeah. So,
What about the gimmick though, Jake? What do you think of the Berserker?
I mean, it's a silly name.
Yeah, I mean, and having the helmet with horns and stuff, it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. You look at a guy like John Norden, he's so huge and in such great shape, and it's like, yeah, I feel like we could have probably done better for him, right?
Yeah. Should have been, could have been, but didn't.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like a Hulk Hogan opponent.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a monster.
Wade Reed is up next. What happened between you and Ivana Trump at WrestleMania 4?
Accidents happen, man. Basically, you know, at 4, it was a thing with me and Rude doing the 20-minute Broadway. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That was cruel punishment, man. That was cruel. But anyway, during the whole match, she's sitting ringside and she's not even watching the match. She's got her head turned, her legs turned. You know, Don was right there beside her. He's all into it, you know.
Yeah.
And so at the end of the match, I slid out of the ring on her side and I grabbed the snake. And when I grabbed the snake, I just swung it. And by accident, the snake slapped her across her breast. And she fell backwards in her chair. And spilled her drink all over herself, you know. And Donald went running up the aisle. He took off running.
Left her.
Yeah. Yeah. Rumor has it she tried to pay a couple of her security guards to come up and teach me a lesson.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Donald told me that shit.
So that was gonna be my next question, if you had much interaction with Donald Trump while you were there.
Oh yeah, I have.
Like over the years, even beyond that?
Over the years, yeah.
Really? Like where are you bumping into him?
Different places.
Okay.
You know, in Vegas and Atlantic City, you know, different places. And we had a good relationship. We had a fun relationship. And yeah, all good, man.
How about that? Future president of the United States and Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you the good story sometime.
Oh, there's a good story with Donald Trump.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Is it a podcast story or just a Jake and Marcus story?
Yeah, you're right. It's a Jake and Marcus story.
All right. Next time I see it, we'll catch
All
up
right.
on it because I'm interested. Jason Bayless asks, Sid has said in interviews that he was supposed to be the one to take the infamous snake bite and not Randy, but he had to pull out of doing it due to tearing his bicep. Jake, is there any truth to that?
I have no idea.
Really?
No idea.
So, I mean, this question makes it sound like it was like this premeditated, long time calculated thing. When did you find out that Randy was getting bit by a snake?
That day.
Okay. Now, did you come up with it, or did somebody come to you and say, hey, he's getting bit?
No.
Wow. All right. So, I don't know if we can call bullshit or not on that one, Jason. Next up, we've got Shane Goda, who asks, what did you think of Ken Patera? Do you have any good stories?
No, just the fact that he was a phenomenal athlete and an Olympian, man. I mean, good God, give it a break. I wish I wasn't around him except at the WWF, and he wasn't there that long.
So no real stories. You just kind of
No.
knew of him and of his reputation.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear the thing about him throwing a rock through a McDonald's?
Yeah.
Went to like prison.
Yeah.
Probably not a dude you want to fuck with in prison. It would be a Ken Patera.
Yeah, I would think not. Yeah.
Next up, we've got our pal Yambag Jones, and oh boy, a silly one here. If Jake and Marcus had to have a tag team name and finisher, what would they be?
The dumb fucks.
I think our finisher would be not the go to sleep. It would be the take a nap.
Take a nap. There you go.
That would be we just go take a nap. That would be the end of the match.
That is such a ridiculous question.
Well, it's, I'd probably make a good tag team partner for you, Jake.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The Grim Reaper? I don't know.
Grim Reaper.
Well, it's spelled R-E-I or R-I-E, so I don't know what this guy's got going on. But in any case, he asks, what was the most satisfying DDT you ever hit?
Oh, Dark Journey.
I knew it. It. Yeah.
That fucking pop that night. That was incredible.
Dude, unbelievable reaction. We covered it on a past episode, folks.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard it, go check it out. We watched a video of it too, and man, that crowd reaction is insane. Wayne Conway is next. What's your best Marty Jannetty story? Ooh, boy. This covers a lot of ground, I'm sure.
Oh, guys, come on. I don't want to go there.
You're trying to skip the Marty Jannetty story?
Yeah, I can't do that, man. I mean, Marty party's hard. I'll just say that, and I partied hard too at a time, but to get us both together, man, it wasn't a good thing, because we'd be going for days.
Now, I know that Marty and Sean would like trash hotel rooms like
Oh, yeah.
rock stars. Did you ever do that kind of thing when you were
Fuck
partying?
no. Fuck no.
Why? Like, what's the point? Why trash a hotel room?
Why do that, man?
Yeah. All right, I won't push too hard on a Marty story. Next up, we've got a female listener. Jenny Ramsey asks, Scott Hall once talked about the importance of commentary in selling talent and stories. Can you tell us about some of your relationships with commentators? Anyone you particularly liked or disliked?
Well, your commentator can make you or break you,
Mm-hmm.
By saying small things and by saying big things. So just think about that for a moment. Other than that, they can make you too.
Mm-hmm.
They can make you the second coming of Christ. They can do anything they want because they've got the power of that fucking microphone. And if you got the microphone, you're the one with the power.
Yep.
You can make what they are looking at the biggest, baddest son of a bitch on the planet, or you can make that guy a whimpering fool by what you say. So, yeah, you better have a relationship.
It is interesting. Oh, go ahead.
I never nurtured a relationship, with one of the announcers or whatever. I just kind of let it, call it where it is. But I never had a problem with anybody either.
It is interesting to think that you guys are the ones in the ring kind of telling the story visually, but really, an announcer, to your point, they can make you fantastic while you're out there, or they could completely bury you if they want to.
You sting up the joint, man.
Yep. Now, do you think that there was any one announcer that told the Jake Roberts story the best?
Oh, God, I don't know, man.
I know you had a really high opinion of Gordon Soley.
Yeah, Gordy was very special. Jim Ross was very special. That's a tough one.
I've got to give it up to Vince in many ways. The way that he would announce you during your WWF run, he made you sound like a calculated killer out there.
Yeah.
So it's something to be said for his way. I know he gets a lot of flack online about some of his Vince-isms. Gene Sky asks, I loved hearing Jake's reaction to the Shockmaster. Can you show him RoboCop in WCW? Yes, I can. Let's play the clip from Capital Combat.
Oh, my God. Please. What did I do wrong?
Ovation for RoboCop as he makes his way to the ring. He'll be coming into our camera view here. Now, wait a minute, the Horsemen are already out. They just threw Sting in the cage. They just threw Sting in the cage that Cornette was in. Sting has been caged by the Horsemen, but here comes RoboCop, Bob.
Sid Vicious, Ole Anderson, Arn Anderson, they all attacked him, threw him into the cage. But look at RoboCop now as he's approaching.
He is not.
They're backing away from him.
He's not intimidated, Bob. RoboCop going right to the cage. This steel.
You're gonna be a bucket of balls till we get done with you.
Oh gosh almighty! He's pulling that door right off the hinges. Woohoo! What strength by RoboCop! And now you want a piece of him, Horseman.
Look at Ole and Arn and Big Sid backed up. And the expression on their faces, they say, what the heck have we got here?
They say there'll be another day. When Ole Anderson saw RoboCop pull that steel door right off the cage, they said, we better wait for another day.
Well, there was Jake, RoboCop in WCW. What'd you think?
Wow. All I can think of is one of those damn. Oh, the wife's got one of those sweepers that go around your house.
Oh, a Roomba.
A Roomba, yeah. She's got one of those that drives me fucking nuts. It's always getting hung up.
Yeah. Oh my God, those things are the worst. I owned one for a while, and yep, you'd hear it like churning over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck with this thing? I can just get it done faster myself.
Oh shit.
So Jake, what do you think of like the 60s Batman and Robin style cage that Sting was in? Pulls it right off the hinges.
I loved it. I loved it.
And also Jake, we know famously you would not go down for the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. We talked about it on a previous episode.
Yeah.
Would you have sold for RoboCop the way that Arn, Ole, and Sid did?
Fuck yeah. I sold for Ali.
Seeing those guys back off from RoboCop and going, oh, don't want a piece of this guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's going to go on their highlight reel.
Jake, what do you think? Should we do a full episode of Wrestle Crap and reactions from you at some point?
Oh, I think that'd be great.
I think we're going to have to do it. There's certainly plenty out there, and a lot of it involves Sid. Craig Como is up next. Why didn't you ever get a chance to do color commentary in the early 90s? It seemed like a lot of guys had a crack at it between Savage, Piper, Perfect, but not you.
I guess they didn't want me out there doing it, bro.
That's really the only answer, Craig, right?
Yeah. Anything to keep a brother down.
Now, I know that right at the tail end of your run in WCW, there's some footage out there of you doing color commentary with Jim Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you do a hell of a job. It seems like it's working. I mean, at that time, if they had come to you and said, "Hey, Jake, what if you transition out of wrestling, become a commentator?" Do you think you would have stuck around?
Oh yeah, probably.
There's a place for it, and I think there's still a place for you in color commentary, man.
Let's go.
KCW is up next. Reaction to the recent WWE talent releases. Jake, did you see much about the talent releases?
No, who got let go?
So Dolph Ziggler got let go. Matt Riddle. It's a whole host of people. Rick Boogs. So yeah, it was a ton of releases. Probably the most notable is Dolph Ziggler. He spent nearly 20 years there with the company. Really talented young man, and now he's gone. Yeah. So what do you think of seeing a guy like Dolph Ziggler go?
Brother, it happens, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's an evil fucking business, But hey, look at it this way: it might be your biggest break. You never know.
I mean, you take a look at a guy like Matt Cardona, who wrestled there as Zack Ryder. He had plateaued as Zack Ryder, but now he's on the indies as Matt Cardona, and he's making a ton of money, making a huge name for himself. So if you're willing to put in the work, you can make it work.
Fucking right.
Jake, do you have any advice for young talents that are, we're basically at the pinnacle in WWE there, and now all of a sudden it's okay, I guess we're starting over?
Guys, starting over, man. I guess it was a lot easier for me because Back in my day, we started over every time you moved from territory to territory. So you had to learn how to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's still a place for you guys in wrestling, just not with WWE. Look around you. You'll see what I'm talking about. Go get it.
There you go, guys. That is some good advice from Jake, and we'll put that one out on social so that these folks can see it and, maybe start feeling a little bit inspired, because I think, a lot of it's got to be a downer. You work really hard. WWE is kind of the goal, especially for guys who are kids, in like the 2000s or whatever. WWE is it. It's the pinnacle. It's where I'm trying to get. You finally get there, and then you're just gone. It's got to be heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is, man.
Michael asks, who does Jake think is the greatest tag team of all time? Boy, that's kind of a tough one.
Well, if you go by money, you'd have to say the Road Warriors.
Gotta be.
But if I went any other way, it'd be the Rock and Roll Express.
Those two are hard to beat. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to money, it's I don't think anybody got close to the Road Warriors. Holy smokes, they were killing it back in the day. And I mean, you look at the Rock and Roll Express, they still kind of work every once in a while now.
Yeah, they're still killing it.
And Ricky can still do that, like moonsault or not moonsault, the Frankensteiner. Just what an incredible athlete still.
Well.
All right, guys, we have got to hit the timeout button so that we can talk about a sponsor that I know all of the men listening to this podcast love. Of course, I am talking about Blue Chew. Man, let me tell you, Blue Chew is not just a tablet. This is a straight up cheat code for your crotch. You want to get stronger, harder, longer lasting erections, brother, this is it. It's like somebody gave your wiener a pep talk down there because your guy is ready to go. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. So look, don't lie about it. We've all been there, guys. You're ready to go. Your partner's ready to go. You look down and your little pal there is just staring at the carpet. Like, what are you doing, man? Come on, dude. Give me a break. Get up here. Let's go. We got work to do. And it won't listen. We've all been there. Well, Blue Chew is the solution. We're going to get that thing so hard you could go hunting with it. You are going to love Blue Chew just like I do. And let me say, your partner is going to love it too. This isn't just about performance. This is about a legacy, or third legacy, if you will. Give her group chat something to talk about, man. We all know that those girls are in their group chats and everything that happens is being discussed, whether you like it or not. Why don't you give them something good to talk about? Nothing makes you more of a legend than a little bit of Blue Chew. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And look, we've got a special deal for our listeners. We're giving out boners for free, man. As always, you can get your first month of Blue Chew free when you use our promo code SNAKE. That's SNAKE, SNAKE. Pretty appropriate for Blue Chew, if you ask me. All you got to do is use that promo code at checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Free boners sent straight to your house. I mean, come on, man. You got to at least give this thing a try. It's free. If you haven't tried it, you have no idea what you're missing out on. This could seriously be the best sex you have ever had in your entire life, and you're just letting it breeze right past you. Why? Because you don't want to pay the $5 shipping? Give me a break. Come on, give this a shot. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Let them know that we sent you. Head over to BlueChew.com for details and safety information. Whenever you check out, make sure that you use our promo code SNAKE, and that's it. Just $5 shipping. And before we go, of course, I want to give a big thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring the Snake Pit. Roadshow asks, if you never chose the DDT for your finisher, what might you have used? What are some other finishers you see being used that you really enjoy?
Well, if I couldn't use the DDT, I'd have probably just went with the short arm clothesline.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't have anything, man.
Were you using the knee lift for a while?
Knee lift. I could use the knee lift good.
Mm-hmm.
That might have been something I was stuck with.
Are there finishers from anybody else that you would see over the years and say, like, that's a hell of a finish?
Oh, God, yeah. I can't think any of them off the top of my head, but, tons of finishes that blow my mind.
Maybe one that I know a lot of folks say is kind of the DDT of the 90s was Diamond Dallas Page's Diamond Cutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great one. I mean, Scott Hall putting a guy up in the Razor's Edge was always like, wow, what a spectacle.
Yeah. God. Not me.
Like, not you putting a guy up or not you taking the Razor's
Either
Edge? After you injured your neck, did you tell people backstage, like, I'm not taking these particular bumps?
Yeah.
Which bumps were off? Clearly the pile driver,
Well,
right?
yeah. No pile drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
No.
Any other bumps that you said, nope, not doing it?
Back suplex.
Okay.
I hated that fucking thing.
Like, even before you got injured, you hated it?
Yeah. Then after I got injured, it's a no. It's impossible.
Just what? Too dangerous even before your injury?
I just couldn't take it right.
Ah, okay.
For some reason, I was whiplashing myself.
Oh shit. Okay.
When the head got crammed down, I was coming out or some weird fucking deal.
Oh.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Hell no.
Yeah, there's a million things we can do out there.
Would you have taken a power bomb?
Oh yeah.
Because that one seems like there's a lot of potential to really snap your neck back whenever you land.
It's a bad one too.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I have taken them. What the fuck? I mean, I've taken the superplex off the top.
Have you really?
Oh yeah.
When was that?
In the 70s.
Oh, good Lord. How was that landing? It gotta be brutal.
Yeah, they shot a big angle with me wrestling this guy, and his finishing maneuver was the superplex.
Oh.
And so to get heat on me, he jumps me in a match and gives me the superplex.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sit there for about a minute, and I start trying to move around, and he snatches me up and gives me another one. I was taking 2 a night for about a week.
Holy shit, man.
Oh, fuck, man.
I mean, so when you're down after your first ever superplex in the ring, you're laying in the ring. Are you like, okay, I survived it, I feel good, and then this dude fucking comes for you again?
Yeah, it comes for me again. It's like, oh fuck, no, man,
oh,
no.
God.
I did not want that second one.
When you're being told backstage or wherever when you're laying this out, like, hey, Jake, you have to take the superplex. I mean, you're still a young man at this time. You said it was the 70s. Are you in a position yet where you can be like, hey, I don't think I want to take that bump, brother?
Yeah.
But you said, fuck it, okay.
No, I just went with it.
Wow. All right. Did you ever take a superplex or anything off the top rope in WWE?
I don't think so.
That's why I was so surprised when you said you took a superplex. I've seen a lot of your film. I've never seen you do anything off the top rope.
Superplex, man.
Whew, brutal.
Scott Irwin.
Scott Irwin.
Yeah, Scott Irwin.
Scott Irwin. It was his finish, the superplex.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he wind up doing something with WWE? That name is really familiar.
His brother did, Bill Irwin.
There it is. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, Bill Irwin, yeah.
Next up, we've got Kelly O'Flynn Craig, who asks, when did you get your tattoo, and do you have any more?
I have 2 tattoos. This one on my hand, which
there it is.
You can see is rubbed off. It was a great idea that just didn't work. I had to put it on twice, but it keeps rubbing off.
Because of jerking off, I assume.
Exactly. That was the second part of it. But it has reappeared somewhere else.
Damn it. I stepped on your joke.
Just fuck up everything, man.
Fuck. I thought the second tattoo was going to be a tramp stamp.
No, the second one is my pelvic area, and it's my wife's name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When did you get that?
A long time ago.
like pre WWE?
No, WWE.
Oh, okay. Wow. How about that? So
Yeah.
all these years, fans have seen you without your shirt off, and you've been that guy that didn't have tattoos, and all along you had one.
Yeah.
How about that? All right. Next up, we have got Blue Gru, who asks, "What's the worst you've ever injured someone in the ring? Anything stand out?"
The Steamboat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
for sure.
everybody knows that story, and we actually did an episode on it. So
Yeah.
please go back and listen to that one. But can you think of anybody else that you hurt while you were working?
Really
with them?
messed up. Sid Vicious.
You hurt Sid?
Yeah, he blew his bicep with me.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that one. Was that during when you were El Diablo?
Yeah, right.
That was a pretty fun angle.
Yeah.
So do you recall how Sid fucked up his? Was it something that you did?